Alright, so back to the charts. This is the next day of the last video. But we're on gold, and as previously said, price was down here last we were analyzing. Price was rejecting off of this level, and I had the bias of either price breaks below this low right here, and then we get in for sells, or it breaks above this area and we see what happens from there. As we could obviously see, price broke above that area, and what it did when it broke, retested very quickly, gave a really slight retest and immediately pushed back up and pushed above the moving average again, closed strongly pushed up above, retested, breakthrough, retest, and continuation. As we see with this strong momentum candle that pushes above the lower high and above the moving average. So what you could have done here, you could have just entered here. Or I could have just entered here. Stop loss could have been like right here. Take profit could have been here at this level. And that would have been the trade. And once price got here, we see price, we're on the 1 hour, we see a breakthrough. Alright, no, we're looking here, breakthrough, retest, big continuation, just spikes down, okay? Still closes above the area, pushes up, doji, pushes back down, okay? Still closes above the area, so we could just stay on the 15-minute and just literally just have a box around, or hold on. I have a box like around this area, I'd say. Probably wouldn't put a box because this is quite the large range. But you could have an alert here if you're going to be more patient for price to have broken here above this high. Or higher, yeah, higher high. But honestly, I'd be way more aggressive. I'm waiting to see a higher low off of this. We're waiting to see a strong moving average crossover. So once I see this here, you see this, boom, boom, boom. Bar replay here. See this. All right, what I want to see is a strong break above this high. Okay, we almost got it, but price didn't close, and now we're seeing price push down. All right. Price is retracing. Don't really know what it's doing. Go wait for a break above this high now. But we still don't see a break below this low. So as long as we don't see a break below this low, we're just waiting for a break above highs. Okay. So now we could just wait for a break above this high now, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay, we got it. Let's see if we could see a continuation. Moving average crossover, okay. Higher low, alright. Okay, we see a nice continuation. Okay, we see this candlestick bow. Could have entered in the formation of this candlestick or at the end of it. Take profit could have been something like this. And just TP at the next area. Or at the, you take partial profit at the mid-level. But could have entered also here once we see this push up and this close, these two closes here above the moving average, above the high, enter here, aggressive, stop loss below here, and if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It's as simple as it was. And that's basically it. Gold for now, still playing a if-then game, but really want to see price get to this area or come back down to this area. That's all we're looking for. We also do want to see if it creates any patterns that'll tell us if it's not gonna go or it will. So having an alert here, and probably one, I don't really know, just having one in general. Not in general, but having one here so we know if price gets up here, or realistically having one like down here. I don't want to see if price is pushing down more. And if it is, then we could analyze based off that. If not, it's not a big deal. But price has been pushing up like crazy, so is there really a reason for price to come down a lot instead of just for a quick retracement? Like, price could really come down overnight really quickly, just come down here, ding, bow, bang, and off to the, let's keep going, off to the moon, something like that. Alright, I'm trolling. But you get the point. It would be something like that. I just want to see price create some structure. I don't want to see price just and then just like stop here, create this candlestick, and just continue pushing up, because I can't enter off of any of that. I want to see price get to a point where I can enter. Price got to a point where I could enter here. It got to a point where I could enter here. Got to a point where I could enter. Yeah, that's really it. And you might be asking, why don't we enter here? Like, why wouldn't we lose this trade here? Because we don't see a break above the high. Price matches the high. We always want to see a break above it, because if we want to see a break above the most recent high, we don't have to wait for a break above. If we're trading down here, we don't have to wait up for a break above here. Or if that's a pretty bad example. Actually, let's take this. Yeah. If we're trading here, we don't have to wait for a break above this high up here. We want to see a break above the most recent high. So when we were here, we didn't wait to see a break above this high. We want to see a break above the most recent high, which was here. So, yeah. GA. As you see, price did not do what we thought it would do, but chalk it up to the game. Price has been moving down, and I was looking at the video over, and one thing I saw was the moving average here. The moving average here was just nearly crossing over. I did not see that. I can't lie. I did not see the moving average nearly crossing over, red over the blue, and overall price is bearish. Probably wasn't the best thing for me to just have a bullish sentiment out of nowhere, but it could have happened. If we saw a price break above here and then a retest, that would have been the play. But price didn't do that, and we should have just traded with the trend. So going to take that into consideration next time. And for now, honestly, all we just saw price do was a third tap of the trend line. Now it's just validating a downtrend even more. So could see price come up here, retest a little bit somewhere here, retest, like tap this bow and then drop or something. But for now, I don't want to have I'd put an alert here, and just be patient, or here and be patient, because once we saw that break below, where was it? Don't exactly know where we entered. Price was we entered here. Once we see a break below here, we could be looking for entries. This is the recent low. See price break right below this. We see a breakthrough and then a retest, continuation down, enter here. But our TP, which would be the 1.975, too close. Scale out. Let's see. Where should our TP be? Oh, let's just have it at this next low right here. Have it at this next low. 1 to 7.5 risk to reward. As price is making structure, could move your stop loss down into profit, like here, and just play the conservative game. Once you see a break below this low, then we move our stop loss. But for now, I wouldn't move my stop loss below here because because price hasn't because price hasn't broken below this low. So I'd keep it a little bit above here. That would be the move if we saw that happening, because once we see our alerts get hit, we do not want to hesitate to enter once we see what we want to see, because we set those alerts there for a reason. So as for now, I'd be looking for price to get here and just see what price does from then. But also got to be skeptical because price has been, I mean, I'm not sure if there are a lot of fundamentals. But just keep them up with the fundamentals too. AU, could take a look. Neither of our alerts got hit. So, I genuinely have nothing for AU. This is, I mean, we see our higher low here, but moving average crossover on the daily, I guess. Could also see this inverted head and shoulders, but I still want to see a break above this high right here to validate it, because this is a double time hit, I guess, high. Hit it once, rejected. Hit it twice, rejected. If we see a breakthrough, I wouldn't want to see a breakthrough, the most recent one in this case. I don't want to wait for a most recent a break of the stronger high, because price could break through this, but still not break through this. I want to see a break through this to completely validate, because AU's a more slower moving pair. So that's what I will be looking for. That's probably it for tonight. And yeah, we'll get back to it tomorrow.